Welcome guys, today we're gonna learn about how to install Apache, PHP, mysql-server and phpmyadmin. Basically this tutorial is all about focusing towards web application development that usually works with database integration. So let's begin without wasting your time. So I will ask you to open terminal. So just open it. The procedure is simple. You just need to install by giving, you must have root privileges or not, it doesn't matter, but I will tell you sudo and apt-get install then apache. So this is the command line utility to install the Apache. So once being done, it will ask you to whether you wanted to continue. I will say yes. Enter. Wait for the time because every process takes time and depends upon internet speed how much time it will take. So yes, it is about to be completed, and you can see it is unpacking and all the stuffs are being going over here. Okay, now it's completed its process. Now this time we're gonna install Apache. After installing the Apache, we wanted to Apache server to run some of the PHP scripts. So for that we need to install PHP. So just type sudo apt-get install PHP, and I will be going to install such version because having a latest version is quite beneficial for everything, because it adds some of the new functions in the repositories. I've read it out, like validation forms, and some quite new functions are being imported. So just wait for a while until the process is completed. So that's pretty nice that we are going to install it in our Ubuntu machine. Basically, most of the time people faces problems in Ubuntu, like machines having operating system. I've recently shifted from Windows to Ubuntu. It's nice. Basically it's super fast as compared to Windows. If you have that processor the same and you are trying Windows in that, if we compare the process or copying speed in Ubuntu 2, it's really much faster. So what process being getting here. You can see the entire process being on continuation, and it's telling us that it is restarting the web server Apache. It means that it is configuring with the Apache. So yes, our Apache has been configured to PHP. Now we can easily run PHP scripts. So just open the folder of your server where, and in www, basically this is the HTML folder that is responsible for all the files which will be displayed to you by the server are being stored in this folder. So you can see there is an index.html file. Now we're gonna check whether our Apache server is up or running or not. Sorry, localhost. Just need to type localhost, and you can see yes, our Apache server is running. Now we wanted to check whether our PHP scripts are being working or not. So for that, just create a file over there, the folder. Okay, so this is the thing which I'm gonna tell you, that this time we cannot add new documents to it, and we do not have write permissions. So to make it available, we need to just give it a permission. So open up the terminal. We cannot here right now, we cannot add any kind of documents or scripts or whatever the files you wanted to add over here, because you don't have sufficient permission. So just go to terminal. I will be opening a separate terminal. Okay, then just visit to that folder which you wanted to give the permission. So I will be just changing my directory to var folder and just list all the directories available in that. Actually these are subdirectories. Okay, I wanted to give write permissions to www. That's the folder I'm interested about, because all the files will get inside it, which server will be displayed. Okay, so just type this command. Basically this is for changing the permissions. If you wanted more references about permissions on Linux based system, you have to go to the reference manual of Linux permissions, but this time I will suggest you to do this and just mention the folder name. And if we look about, we will see that folder is being changed to root. Now we have read and write access permission. Now we have, yes, you can see these two options get active. Okay, just type. We wanted to test our PHP, whether our server is available to can run PHP or not. So just quickly check. Later on we have to do other stuff too. So oops, okay, just need to be. So I will be just typing the standard one that always happens. Right. Once it's done, save it as, and just go to a server part. Okay, and just type the name of your PHP. Okay. You can see our script is up and running. That's nice. Now we will be moving to the another part, like installing an Apache, in configuring that with the mysql-server. So just type another command. For that I want to clear every window. So over here type sudo apt-get install mysql-server. Just hit enter. Yes, I wanted to continue, and all the repositories and all the files are being get from the domain called security.ubuntu.com. So you just have to wait, because here it is telling the elapsed time 6 minutes 23 seconds. It's telling us, and you have to wait. Okay guys, once being done, I have skipped all the that package part. What is important is this. Basically it is asking you to configure MySQL. So always remember that MySQL server has default username as root, and password you need to tell to the server. So I'm changing my password. Okay, I've changed the password, and it will be asking password. The password. I've changed the password too. Okay, so all this stuff that is doing, configuring, just need to wait. Sit, relax, back to your seat. Okay, so every process is being done successfully. So this time, now final step that we are going to perform is to install phpmyadmin. So the command is simple, just like the same. So yes, I wanted to install, and yes. Okay, so what is phpmyadmin? phpmyadmin is basically a software which allows you to utilize your database on internet. Means you have an access towards your admin panel of your database from internet too. So this is all the installation part. It is getting all the repositories and stuffs from the domain, extracting, and here's the time elapse. So I will be skipping this process. So okay guys, all the processes have been completed. Now it is asking the phpmyadmin asking us to configure with which server we wanted. So I wanted to configure that with the Apache server. So just hit enter, and it will be configured according to the Apache server. Wait for that process, and it is creating all the important files that is required. And yes, it is asking us to configure phpmyadmin. I would say yes. Okay. Now it is asking us the login panel password. So I will give it password. Done. So you need to decide your own password, and I've completed the process. So this time you need to check it out. Okay, one more thing I wanted to tell you, that before doing all these stuffs that we are performing over here, you make sure that you have done an update to your your Ubuntu, because we don't want to get interrupted between any of the process available. So before going toward all these processes, installing PHP, Apache, MySQL-server, phpmyadmin, so just hit this command sudo apt-get install, or you can say update. Basically I will recommend everyone to do that. And if you wanted to have any kind of problem to get rid out of any kind of problem, make sure from software packages to enable the universe, because most of the canonical partners do support this. So sometimes if you have problems, so first check this all and do an update and then try this process. Okay, so now this time we need to configure the phpmyadmin. It is being just installed, so we need to configure it. Just go over here. You need to copy this to the main apache configured file. So just I will be opening a new terminal. Okay, I have opened. So just type this one simply and just paste over here, and don't want to do this. Basically you can see apache 2 and apache 2.conf. so see what we are inside the apache conf, and we need to copy this somewhere into the apache one. So apache conf file. Okay, so I will be looking at configuration, so just search for include. It will make your task easy. Include, yes, I got include, and just search down. You will get include module configuration. Just go over here and just paste that and save it as, and close it. Now this time you want to check whether the phpmyadmin is working or not. So just type over here phpmyadmin. Okay, so you can see it is telling us it could not file that file. So maybe this problem can be solved by just restarting your server. Maybe that'll help you. So sudo service apache to restart. Okay, so our server has been getting restarted, and we need to just refresh. You would see that phpmyadmin is being popped up. So just get into it. So type the username root, because during the time of installation it was clear that the default username will be root, and I'll be typing my own password. Okay, it says it cannot. Okay, I will try admin, and okay, I'm getting an error, but okay. Okay guys, so there was a problem in this to be get logged in, but this time I've resolved what we need to do. Basically earlier we have copied that in include, so just make sure. So include in the module configuration, but this time you also copy it to the generic snippet of statements. Make sure and copy that this one to the this place. I've just copied it, and just save it and move back and just have a refresh towards that page, and just type the username that you have already have. So username will be root, and password that I have decided during the time installation, and you hit enter. Yes, we are inside our phpmyadmin panel. So this was all about installing, giving configurations to all this stuff. My later videos will include how actually work upon these, how to utilize phpmyadmin, PHP and Apache server to build a forum or web app. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you like, really subscribe, tell to others. Thank you for watching guys.